Here's a short video to hopefully show you what the deep targets sound like on the XP Deus. I'm using a tweaked basic 1 program. I'll run you through my settings later. We're on pasture. The deep signals tend to be a little bit irony, so I'm just going to let you hear what it sounds like and perhaps hopefully improve your fines rate. Here's the first target. You can hear it's a little bit chopped, a little bit broken, and there's a slight iron buzz with it. But what you've got to look out for is the faintness in the audio. Let's have a go at that. Still not sounding good. Still sound bad? There you go. Let's have a look, see what we got. Just a small button. Don't know if you can see that it's got a flower design on it, but I'm sure you'll agree that was a signal a lot of people would ignore. Sometimes you're going to dig a little bit of iron, big deal, but you're going to find some decent targets. That could have easily been a hammered or a Roman coin. So let's see if we can find a few more and just prove I'm not talking rubbish. Meter showing nothing, but the horseshoe is top right. Meter showing 53. Piece of a shotgun cartridge in 2 halves. It's got the smooth sort of ghosty signal to it. But it has got the iron. No doubt about that, 59 on the meter. Small coin now. The program I'm using today is a modified basic 1 menu. I've got the iron volume at 4 so you can hear it, but I normally use the iron volume at about 2. Dropping down, reactivity 2, expert, silencer 2, audio response 2, overload 1, notch, everything off, discrimination 5.5, 2 tones, 200 and 672 at 5.5, obviously with a discrim. Sensitivity 89, frequency 11.5. Got the ground set at 88 here. It's also worth paying attention to the meter on the right hand side, top to bottom. If it starts greying out, the higher you go, the more mineralised your site is. This one's not too bad. Got the iron buzz with it, but again it's a faint signal, so let's have some of that. Still got an orange tinge to it. Time for the probe and the breather. Nothing there at all on the probe, that's 9 inches. Let's go a bit more. Get the spade out of the way. .98 on the meter. Get in there. Ah, what's that I can see down there? Right at the bottom. There you go. Wow. It's a thimble. And that was 11 inches, 12 inches down. It's a bit interrupted, but there's a certain amount of smoothness on it. The meter's showing 01, 91, 49. Could well be iron, but it's something I'm going to investigate purely because of the smoothness of the signal. Right, it's in the spoil there. Before we do anything, we'll just pass a coil over it. Lovely signal. That is an artifact. Don't know if you can see that. It's been squashed. It looks like it could be a brooch or something. But it's all been squashed. About 10 inches deep. But it still had the iron buzz with it. It's not a fault with the deus. I'd call it more of a quirk. So for those prepared to dig a few signals what are a little bit iffy and got the iron with it, you're going to be rewarded. All we can do now is just check the hole, see if there's any iron in it. Wow. Was there. Wicked. Massive piece of iron in that. That's impressive. Was it worth it? No, because it's a busted bit of a shotgun cartridge at least 10 inches down. So those of you who know about your machines and finds, this could quite easily have been a hammered coin, Saxon skeet, whatever. They never could give good signals. So I hope that's been an insight for you. The deep signals on the deus, they're a little bit quirky, so always bear that in mind. Once you get your ear in, they're okay. You start picking up the smoothness and the faint signals. So all I'd say is, yeah, the more you put into the deus, the more you're going to get out of it. So spend some time experimenting, you know, really get in the zone with it. And it's a cracking machine, good depth as well. Maybe worth pointing out, these, should we call iffy signals, are not just the characteristics of the big coil. It's exactly the same with the stock coil as well. When they get to a certain depth, it just starts losing the crispness to the signal, and the ground signal starts swamping it, hence the iron buzz. You may say, yeah, okay, I'll turn the iron buzz down and not hear it at all. You can do that, but again, when you're walking around, you want to be listening out for the iron, because as soon as that machine starts buzzing, you know you're in an area of habitation, which has increased your chances of finding something. So there you go. I'm going to go on a bit more, and if I find something, I'll let you know. But it was just a short one, just to show you what I mean. It's difficult to put things into words on a website. It's a lot easier to see and hear things for yourself. Once again, drop into garagedetecting.co.uk, drop me an email. Thanks for watching.